Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Faceless, and today I will be showing you everything you need to know about how to start using TikTok Studio to stream War Thunder. First, start by installing TikTok Studio, and then open it in your browser. Make sure that the game you are wanting to stream is already up and running in the background. Once TikTok Studio is open, you'll want to go to the Scenes tab on the left-hand side of your screen. There you can select your preferred of 3 scene types. The first is a dual layout showing both portrait and landscape layouts. The second is a landscape showing only what your viewers would see if they chose to view your stream in full screen. And the third is portrait, which is my personal favorite. The majority of your viewers will be watching on their phones, making portrait the perfect setup. Now it's time to capture your game. Select the tab Add Scene on the left-hand side of your screen. You can use one of 2 options. 1. Capture desktop, or 2. Capture game. Personally, I prefer to capture only the game. That way, later when we're working with our sound, the sounds come out more clear and we have less issues with echo. In this example today, we'll be using the game capture selection. Now, select the tab Capture Specific Application. From there, you will find a drop-down where you will be able to find your game and select it. Using this option, the studio will only capture your game. If for whatever reason you close the game down, your browser and any information in the background will not be seen by the viewer. This also helps us focus the sound on the game, leaving a more high quality and crisp sound and not picking up any excess background noise. If you want to use a camera to capture your face, it's the same idea. Select Add Source and then select Camera. From there, you're able to either select your built-in camera or a plugged-in camera like I'm using here. Adjust and size your scenes and the camera on the screen as needed. You're able to click and drag and adjust both your camera and game scene however you would like. So one of the things that I like to do is show different angles or portions of my screen to the viewers so they can see like my damaged modules or where I'm hitting my enemy. So for this effect, I'm going to go to the left again. I'm going to hit Add Scene, select Capture Specific Application, select the game, and then Add. Now right click on the new scene and select Crop on the info bar that is shown at the top of your screen. Now crop the portion you want to be shown and click to the side, and that will erase everything else. Then drag and position and resize as needed. Repeat these steps as much as needed. Use the same process to add pictures and text on your screen. The scenes on the left are layered, so if you move them around, the scenes will move on top or underneath one another. This next portion, in my opinion, is probably the most important part of stream setup. That's sound. That's where a lot of newcomers kind of run into issues like echoes. All sound controls are at the bottom of the studio. The most important of these controls is just to the left of the speaker icon, the 2 horizontal lines. Select that. The first thing you will add is your microphone. Select Add and select your correct microphone and set it to 100%. Very important. The second thing you gotta do is probably one of the absolute most important parts, and I'm going to say that a lot, and that is to mute or remove the primary speaker. Honestly, I don't know why that option is really there. That tends to be like the root of most of the sound issues and the echo issues that you run into when you see a streamer. Last but equally as important is adding sounds. So your game sound, your Discord sound, your music sound, Tickfinity. My basic rule of thumb is that everything that makes a sound, whether it's on your device or individual screens gets its own volume tab. Select Add and scroll down and find your game. I'd set my game normally between 45 and 65% for the most clear sound. Also, it's not overwhelming and it doesn't drown you out. Now, if you're using something like Tickfinity, or you've got a music app playing in the background, or you have Discord with a conversation, each and every one of those needs its own sound volume. So once again, hit Add, select Tickfinity or whatever you're using, and I wouldn't exceed the volume over 65%. Once again, that just helps you to control all the sounds and provides a more clear sound for your viewers. After you hit the Go Live button, this tab will open up where you can put information about your streaming, like your title. I'd recommend doing a system check and adjusting the settings as needed for the most high quality and smooth stream experience. Turn on the audience control, aka the 18+ tab. This eliminates a lot of trolls, eliminates potential bans, after which you can start your stream. After you start streaming, I'd recommend popping out your chat and placing it on a different screen. That way you can better read and monitor your comments. This helps you also interact a lot better with your viewers. This little tab is awesome because you can keep track of how many people are watching you, how many views you've had the entire stream, the amount of gifts you've received, how many people have just followed you, all your new subs, and the number of likes you've received. The chat box is very adjustable. If needed, you can lock it into place, that way it will not move. You can also adjust the transparency of the chat box and the lettering. And that is it. I hope this video has been helpful and will help relieve some of the stress that comes with being a new streamer. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, or feel free to DM me in TikTok or on my Discord at any time. My apologies for the mic quality. I'm working on getting that changed. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching. Peace out.